Alright, people, so welcome again to MG Sports TV, people. So as you guys knew, I was at the Old Harbour versus Glenmuir game, and unfortunately the game started late. So the kickoff time was set to be 1 p.m. and the game started maybe about in the region of 2 p.m. Yeah, so it really mashed me up, people. I'm gonna tell you. So that is the reason why. It's unfortunately I set the stream for 7 p.m. Fortunately, because I just got in, people. I just got in. Traveling from is it Port Escoville or Escoville? Long journey. Problem, traffic. So, but we're here now, people. We're here to run a good show. Good game of football, actually. That Glenmuir team. That Glenmuir team, people. Whew, want to really look at. That Glenmuir team, people. Now, even in the same sense, Old Harbour got quite a few chances and didn't capitalize on it. Glenmuir keeper came to work big time quite a few times. The Glenmuir defense really put in a tough shift. It was a good game. It was a really good game of football. Game ended 2-0. But as you know, I'm going to touch on that game as soon as we go down to that part of the stream. But thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Guys, we are 1 subscriber away from hitting 70,500. The target is to hit 18k by Wednesday. I'm not sure if it's possible. I'm really not sure if it's possible. But that is the target. Hopefully by me drop the highlights. If me done the show early enough, me can do the highlights, shot the highlights by a morning, and let's see how the day proceeding go. Let's see how much subscribers we get from the highlights. But let's see. We will see, people. We're on the part to growing, so definitely that's the biggest thing. Everyone, welcome again to MG Sports TV. Don't forget to follow our sponsors at SAP Sports. They have all the latest football gears, football jerseys, everything football. They have it. Football socks, boots, everything. Please go and support them. Check out their Instagram page as well on SAP Sports. You will get people, if you don't have any money, they will find something for you. Just don't worry about it. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to jump straight to the meat of the matter, people, because you know, I don't want to stay too long tonight. As I said, I want to get the show out of the way as fast as possible. So we're going to do the reviews for the games that play today, and also the preview of the games that will be played tomorrow. So that's what we will be doing, people. That's what we'll be doing. But definitely, an unfortunate incident happened as well. The goalkeeper for Old Harbour really met it. I think both he collided, I think, with either a defender or an attacker. I'm gonna have to look back at the replay when I'm doing the edits for the highlights. But for sure, hopefully he's doing fine. And he's recovering good. At one point it seems as if he had a rib problem. Not sure if it's a damaged rib or anything like that, but sympathy or empathy is with them. I think it's empathy. Is with him specifically. So hopefully he's doing good. Hopefully he's recovering fast. So speedy recovery to the goalkeeper. So let me jump in the comment section before we start anything. Well, a few comments already have. Jamie Ricketts said, military, tell your man Glenmuir is a team to watch. Yes, Jamie Ricketts. Yes, you have said it. And you're lucky to say it as well. So definitely, I'm going to keep an eye on Glenmuir now. So the thing about it, people, I'm hearing a lot of reports about different teams. When I see them, then I'm convinced. So I'm going to like, oh, yeah, yes. Looking at the Glenmuir team. But people, don't be surprised, because there's a reason why the game went like that against Old Harbour. It was a scrappy affair, tight, very tight affair between both teams. And Glenmuir came out victorious. The goalkeeper he had an error due to the water conditions. He had a major error which cost the goal. But the second goal was a beauty. The second goal that was scored was a beauty. Let me see. I'm gonna show you guys the second goal. You know what? Most of you guys must have seen it on Instagram already. But that second goal, people, was a beauty. Alright, so let me jump in the comment section. Rasta saying big up college. I won a big side. Love what they teach her to say. Rasta Saint said, if a never the rainy and wetty conditions, Edwin Ali might get a 6. Great test for college man. Them still team have a few dangerous players. You look, he said L of the day is Kemshill losing to Winston Jones. No, actually, Kemshill won. Kemshill won, people. Kemshill won. They won. It was an error. Kemshill won. Odean swearing said, Harbour, me go. We could have win through Chemo collapse. Oh, that's the goalkeeper, right? He said, told you, Millie. Jamie Rick said, one Glenmuir. Good thing me make you go there. He said, Jamie, you make me go there. You know, I can't carry, man. Come here, tell us, true. I'm traversing via public transportation now. It's difficult. Really, really difficult, people. Still, I get used to it. When me out the road, me come like a foreigner. If you want a questions, me have to ask. People have to say, where you come from? Number one guy said, Yoloki said, Glenmuir a big side this season. Number one guy said, no brother, how my school gone from Drawing to Chester to Mount St. Joseph in weeks. The only match me attend. And that you go watch your number one guy? Jeez. That's hard, man. Jim Rick said DeAndre Johnson, aka D10 class with the goal. Oh, that's his name, DeAndre Johnson. I can put up the goal there. I can put up the goal on my YouTube. Definitely I can put up the goal there. I'm going to write it down. I'm glad to see you call his name. DeAndre Johnson. Right now. Hey, people, we soon touch upon Glenmuir. Glenmuir have some players there. Really need to look at them. Look at them. 0FF said D10. Mark Skater and come said, blessing general. People, please like the video. Oh, guys. Oh, please, guys. We're over 50 persons watching. Please don't be afraid to like the video. Please do like the video. Orlando Nicholas said, how did the youth read play? Marcus read that speaker? Yeah, talk. I'm not sure. Rewrite the question there. No one guy said, me now attend no more games. LOL. Me just make me school unlucky. I had the problem. Because there's no way. Then just draw with Manchester and look where you could cast. Alfred Graham said, dear big man. Class of gold, bro. Yeah, boy. Me tell you, Glenmuir have some players, people. Glenmuir have some individual talents. Woo. Alfred Graham, big up yourself. Owen Jackson said, go. GHS, what's that? Go GHS. Is it Glenmuir? Is it speaking about Glenmuir High? Which school is GHS? There's a lot of school probably have that abbreviation there. Me try pick up. Or read from Glenmuir. What number am I playing now? Remember, I'm not really affair with the players like that. Me just see the team, just meet the team. Both all Harbour team and stuff. Yeah, man, Glenmuir, okay, but that's the game I'm coming from. That's the game I'm coming from. So I think I fulfilled the Glenmuir quota. And guess what? It was a scrappy game based on the conditions, and I can say I saw what I needed to see. I can definitely say I saw what I needed to see. The winger, hashtag 10 from Glenmuir. No, how was he? Jano, sir. The hashtag 10 from Glenmuir. Alright. First of all, Jamie, I did an interview with him. So you know what happened when we do interview with that player after. Hey, Jamie Ricketts, you know what happened when I do an interview after the match. You don't know that already. Marvin Cam said, tell you from what the MG, Glenmuir a big side. I'm impressed. I'm definitely impressed. Alright. People, me dey chat long enough now. Me dey 9 minutes. See there? 9 minutes and a be a chat me a chat. And I know so no one get into the details because time is of the essence right now. We need to get that get these things out of the way as fast as possible. There's a lot of games played today, and I assume that there will be a lot of games being played tomorrow. Tomorrow I should be going to a Manning Cup game. Tomorrow. I do believe I should be going to a Manning Cup game tomorrow. Guys, we are 17,497. We are 3. Actually, we decreased. We were 2 away from hitting 17,500. Now we are 3. So we decreased. So, guys, if you're here for the first time, please do. And don't be afraid to smash that subscriber button. And let's see how we can hit the 18,000 margin, the mark by Wednesday. If it's possible, I don't know. The only way that is possible is by you guys allowing us. Rev Tyrone Mackenzie and Glenmuir will top the group. So far, they are on the top at this moment. Remember that I think Old Harbour was at the top. Now Glenmuir, with defeating Old Harbour, would have put them on top. Jeremy said, release them. So release it, man. Coach, the assistant coach, it wasn't the senior coach, assistant coach, and it's the head coach it's the assistant coach for Glenmuir. The number 10, and also the coach for Old Harbour. He was disappointed about the opportunities that his team got and didn't take it. People may tell us that the highlights them people. Me not do the highlights them yet, but me I tell us that it a go hot. The highlights them a go hot. So go let me say ball like bar, keep on play a collision, keep on make big save, goal from way out, errors, what for something people. Me say I want tackle, me can't say me miss a tackle. Jeez, you know for me there here tackle. Anyways, we go jump onto it, people. Let's jump onto it. And we're going to start off with the Dakota Cup first because that is where all the games were played. So we're going to start off with the Dakota Cup, people. Let's jump straight to the Dakota Cup games that participated or that happened today. So some surprising results, actually. Let me bring up the group. I think we only need a group for that. So I think I'm just going to run through. That's going to run through the game. So first game we have is Foga really getting a beating still. I would call this a beating because when I look at that Foga team is a good team. Garvey Massey defeating Foga. So well done to Miran Garden and that. Garvey Massey defeating Foga 3-1. We have Cedric Titus smashing Mushet 5-0. Then we have Lennon defeating Kellitz 6-1. We have Thompson Town facing a really harsh battle against a Clarendon College who is in fine form. And based off the pictures I saw from the Clarendon College website, Instagram, most definitely seems to be another scrappy affair in regards to the weather condition. Then we have Malden and Irwin drew Nilal. Doing in the comment section. Cleek said CC is going to take the D Cup this year. I would assume so. Boston said, who was the oldest Harbourview? Who was old Harbourview? Oh, who was Harbourview best player? Their best player. I think the number 11 was really good. Harbourview number 11. He was playing in midfield. Harbourview number 11. Well, number 4, captain, even though me kind of really upset about what him do. The keeper made the error, and before, as a captain, you go over and really help the keeper in kind of getting on the keeper for that. But I didn't like that. But he was good. I think he's a number 4. There was a right winger. The right winger. I can't remember which number he's in. The right winger. Very dangerous player. Very dangerous player. I can't remember the number, but it was a right winger. Hopefully, we can get back to it. So the highlights, people, as I said, you will see the highlights. Even though the highlights are showing everything. Alright, so we are Lennon defeating Kellitz. I think we read that one. Old Harbour. I'm going to touch on that game last. Merlin Atty, Hopewell defeated Merlin Atty 1-0. Frome defeating Green Island 5-1. Kempsey defeating Winston Jones 3-1. And Manchester defeating Belfield 1-0. I thought that would have, I knew that would have been a close encounter, but strange. Bellier defeated Mayday 3-1, and the Carteret College drew with Mount St. Joseph 1-1. For the Manning Cup, which is one game, Cedar Grove versus St. Mary College, and I think Cedar Grove won. Is it in 1-1? I think it ended 1. Oh, Cedar Grove won 2-0. So let me give you guys a 10 minutes before I go to the preview of the next game. I'm gonna jump on at 10 minutes. Let me just set up. Go to the groups first. Good. I'm gonna do the preview. I'm just going to give you guys some insights on both Old Harbour and Glenmuir, the Glenmuir game. So you guys know I normally do that for the reason solely because I need to cover just the game that I've been to, give you guys more insight on what to expect from the game. So another whole host of game to be played tomorrow. Some really good games. I'm looking forward to see some good games tomorrow. States, I got you. So by tomorrow, people, I'll make up my mind which game to go. By tomorrow, I'll make up my mind which game to go. Anyways, so insights on the Old Harbour versus the Glenmuir team. So Glenmuir, first of all, first 10 minutes of the game, I said Glenmuir, ball possession, ball passing type of team who are quite competent in that area. Number one, guys, said Belair wins, makes it worse. Tazia Green said Harbourview senior team. Harbourview senior team. What do you mean by that? No, Tazia. I don't understand what you mean by that. Number one guy said hopefully Belfield lose their next game. While number one guy, yeah, hope and pray, no? Yeah, do a lot of hope and praying. Alright, so for that game, as I said, it was an overall good performance from both teams. I think Old Harbour would have come out of that game and said, boy, very, very frustrated because they got opportunities. They got numerous opportunities, people. The amount of chance they get, I'm speaking about ball at attacker's foot inside of Glenmuir defensive third, inside of Glenmuir 18-yard box. And failure to kicking over the bar, hitting the bar. I'm telling them. But Glenmuir, defensive-wise, they have a very good defender. The captain, the centre-back, rigid man, look like a big man. Look like a big man. He look Premier League ready. The captain look, not about EPM, not about local Premier League. He looks Premier League ready. That's how he looks. That Glenmuir centre-back. He looks really, really ready. The number 9, quality striker. Do waste a lot of chances. Do take too many touches in the final third. But he can kick the ball. He has the eye for a goal. Knows to move. Good number 9. Then now, the man that I see who's just obvious. He was maybe one of the best players on the pitch. I think, yes, it's obvious he was one of the best players on the pitch. Arguably the best, but evident one of the best players on the pitch. And that is the number 10 for Glenmuir. Quality player. He was turn, twist, turn, leave 3-4 players. 2 players pressing him, 3 players pressing him, picks it up, left, right, shimmy, left, fade. Quality, man, quality. Some gorgeous through ball. Really, really good player. I was really, really impressed with his performance. He was a good player. Tazia Green said you were talking about the link players, so I'm asking if the senior team. No, not at all. Marvin said the Clynan teams them have the ball and the toughest and at the toughest group. Okay. Jeremy said Kyle Gordon is the name, aka yes, Kyle Gordon. Let me write it down again. I'm interviewing today, I'm gonna remember it. DeAndre Johnson is the number 8. Yeah, he was the one who scored the screamer. And Kyle Johnson, man of the match. And funny enough, people, Kyle Gordon. I've been to quite a lot of games, but most of the players that I have given man of the match performances are mostly midfielders. Persons who are dictating and controlling the game. Yeah, there are the odd attackers who score like 2-3 games, who are very instrumental in the game. But my word, the midfielders them. Phil Jones said Mona win the match. No, Mona didn't play today. They didn't play today, so that's it. So let me go to the preview now, people. You're lucky. Stop taking my scoreline them. First game we have Greenpond versus Cornwall. Greenpond on 10 points. Cornwall on 6 points. Let me see. Greenpond defeated Anchovy, Cornwall, and Anchovy again. They drew St. James and they lost to Irwin. Cornwall so far they defeated Malden, lose to Greenpond, defeated Anchovy, lose to Irwin, and also lose to Malden. Now, Greenpan is going to be a tough test for them. I jump into the preview now, people. You're looking at Greenpan 2, Cornwall 2. Alright, people, guys, if you're here, please do smash the like button, people. Please smash it like button. Jim Rick said, passion in our football. You can see it, man. Number one guy said, Mona trying to be SBF version of Man City or Prime Barca. Mona don't play like none of them teams there. Mona don't play like not one of those teams. Not one of them teams there. Mona play more like of a Liverpool. Just high press, consistent attack. Attack after attack. They play more like that. But nothing close to Man City and a Barcelona. If you're going to use a ball possession team, Dintil, Georges, most of the Bunny Cup teams are not even ball possession team. Stats, ball possession team. CC ball possession team. Glenmuir ball possession team. Number one guy said not play like dominant, like beating teams for fun. I mean, I don't even watch them. Not beating teams for fun. Well, the teams that they have beaten so far, let me see. So this season they're not really having a good season. So I think the Camperdown game was definitely one who stood out. That Camperdown match was one stood out. But I do think that for most of the teams that we're speaking about, even me, the teams that I'm speaking about, second round is where the thing get really heated. That's when they go into a group where you know, say, hey, this is tough. Marvin said CC, you're lucky to CC. That's a difficult, man. Cornwall, I said Cornwall 2-1. I think Cornwall will go bounce back. But them definitely have to get themselves together. Because if Cornwall come out of that group, boy, Mr. Weatherly, you're going to come under pressure. Black River, Petersfield, people. Black River, Petersfield. Let me go down to that group. Black River, Petersfield. That is Petersfield 4-1. Going Petersfield 4-1. So I'm saying Cornwall, for the first game, Cornwall 2-0. Cornwall 2-0. Petersfield 4-1. Next game we have Godfrey Stewart versus Mannings. Marvin comes to CC. Number one guy said Greenpan 2, Cornwall 1. Petersfield 3, Black River. Yellow said Petersfield 3, Black River 1. Don't stop smashing the like button, people. Yellow said Mannings 4-0. I'm going to say Mannings 3-0. Number one guy said Cornwall come like Spurs. Can't never know what result you're getting. Click said Wilter, seen both Clarendon College and Glenmuir playing. Which of them, in your point of view, is the better team? I think I'm going to swing still to CC. I'm swinging CC same way. I'm swinging to CC same way. Because the reason I'm swinging to CC, the amount of chances that Olaba got, and Olaba even take some part of the games, whereas they have control of the game. So it was basically an even game. I don't really see Edwin Allen is a strong team, and I didn't see Edwin Allen got that amount of chances against Clarendon. They didn't get that amount of chances. Edwin Allen really dug in to get chances against CC, and they didn't get that amount of chance. You can't have a CC in your 18 box having that amount of possession. Number one guy said Mannings 3-0. Our person watch 2 with the youth named Whisper. Jano Minossi, no Manning Cup team difference to stop him. Youth, of course, Whisper bad youth. Individually, there's no defender who can take him on 1v1. Alright, so in under 16, which was just a couple months ago, I was watching Whisper in under 16. There's one defender that locked down Whisper in under 16, and that was the defender at Stats. His name is Alex. The number 4 for Stats. His name is Alex. He was the only defender I saw, and that was actually under 16, and that's a few months ago. Lock him down, still. Really lock him down. But Stats went on and won the under 16 competition. But for sure, I have seen Whisper against Premier League level or Premier League defenders, and him turn them twist them left, right, and center. So I'm not gonna say, boy, I'm manning up defense. No. With a team like Casey or a player like Whisper, all they do, limit him on the ball. And the few time he get the ball, stop him. Close him down early. That's the best I can say. Because he's that quality. He's that quality. So we have next game. Let's move to the next game, people. We have Godfrey Stewart versus Mannings. I'm going to say Mannings 3-0. Grangel versus Belmont Academy. That's Belmont 2-0. Say Belmont 2-0. Next game we have Lacovia versus Monroe. Lacovia versus Monroe. That seems to be a Monroe 4, Lacovia 0. Jump back in the comments and see the predictions them. Some people not dropping the predictions them. Alright, so let me just go and do the predictions them then, because nobody not drop them predictions. You look, he said Lacovia 2, Monroe 3. Oh, you put it in as a close game. Interesting. Guys, please do smash the like button. Please continue to smash the like button, people. Let me continue. Let me see. We have Magati versus Tets. Magati versus Tets. That's definitely a Tets game. I'm going to say Tets 3-1. I think Magati can score. Not so much goal Magati score so far. 5. Concede 6. Tets not concede no goal yet. Jeez. I think Tets is the only team in the Casa Cup who's yet to concede a goal. And they give Magati 2-0. I'm going to say Tets 3, Magati 1. Next game we have Bibi Cork versus Sydney Pigon. Bibi Cork 2-1. I think last season the position that Sydney Pigon is in, that's where Bibi Cork was in. So that's improvement for Bibi Cork. So I'm going to give Bibi Cork a winner 2-1. Jump in the comment section and see. You look, he said, Tazia said Lacovia 1, Monroe 1. You look, he said Monroe is a team we can never trust. Ajani Jack Atkinson says 3, Magati 0. You look, he said 3-0. Marvin Cameron said zone soft. You look, he said 1 Coke. Purge Fire said sets 2-0. Let me continue. Wormwood versus Alphonsus Davis. Wormwood versus Alphonsus Davis. We'll find the group. Alphonsus Davis on 4 points. Wormwood on 10. Wormwood 2-1. It's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a close game. Spalding versus Wormwood. Well, Alphonsus Davis. My apologies. It's going to be a close game. That's a Wormwood 2-1. Then we have Alston versus Christiana. I'm jumping in the comment section before we touch that. You look at Bibi Cork 3-0. You look at Omo 2, Davis 0. Purge Fire said Omo winning 4-0. Next game, people, is Alphonsus versus Christiana. Alphonsus versus Christiana. Oh, just not. My apologies. Alston versus Christiana. I'm going to say Christiana 2-0. Alston can't get a goal. Well, they score, but they can't get a win, I should say. Christiana 2-0. Going to say Christiana 2-0. Some of these leagues, groups, people, there's very few games that have been played in it. Just a rewatch your goal. Let me jump in the comment section and see what you guys are saying. Tyrone said West Ham them look weak this year. Oh, West Team them look weak this year. Not sure what go on. You look at Christiana 2, Alston 1. Copper stay in a Clarendon, me tell you already. McCain said Omo 2. Alright, so let me jump back over to see the rest. Ocherius versus Oraka Bessa. Ocherius versus Oraka Bessa. Oraka Bessa 9 points. Ocherius on 6. Let me see. Marcus Garvey. So Oraka Bessa. Ocherius is one of the teams that Oraka Bessa lost to. Wow. I'm going to say Ocherius 1-0. Ocherius 1-0. York Castle versus Brownstone. That game drew the last time, you know. That game drew the last time. I'm going to say York Castle 1-0. York Castle 1-0. What are your thoughts in the comment section? McCain said Ochi 3. Yoloki said York Castle 2-0. Tazio Green said if Sets played their game, they'll be a team to beat. Interesting. Yoloki said Ochi 2-0. Jump again. Let's see what's the rest of the game. Horace Clark versus St. Mary High. St. Mary High. 7 points. Horace Clark on 8 points. This is an interesting game. St. Mary be a draw. Then can't register a win. 1 loss and 4 draw. January. St. Mary depend 2 win, 1 draw, 2 loss. Be a draw. Oh no, that's St. Mary Tech. I mix them up. St. Mary Tech. Oh, St. Mary High. But just mix them up, people. My apologies. So St. Mary High is a 2 win, 2 loss, and 1 draw. So that's a bit too inconsistent. I'm going to go Horace Clark 2-1. It's going to be a close game, but I think St. Mary High too inconsistent. Yolok said, I think a Mannings alone can save the West Side this season. Maybe William Nib as well. Mannings and William Nib. I'm not sure what I go on for them, but down the side, they don't look so strong this season for real. I don't know what I go on. So, I said Horace Clark 2-1. Next game, this year is a game that's going to decide which team advances through this group. This is the decider. Which team advances through the group? That's McGrath versus Charlemont. Big decisive game. So let's look at some stats. So, at present moment, McGrath is leading Charlemont on goal difference. 2 goal difference. With Charlemont conceding. That's what. They concede 3 more goals. They concede 3 more goals than McGrath. Interesting one. This game kind of feel like it's a good draw. But last time out, Charlemont defeated McGrath. So, based on that fact, I'm going to have to give Charlemont. But it's going to be a tough one. I'm going to say 2 teams are going to score. I said Charlemont 2, McGrath 1. That's going to be a tough one. And it's hard for me, because me a Charlemont player, but that's hard. Dalton Wright said McGrath 2-1. Jim Rick said, interesting question, military. Will we have a Champions Cup this season? Yes, I think so. Yellow said, me put Stets over Nib. Charlemont 2, McGrath 2. You have a draw. Definitely have a draw on it. Ajani Akin said, what happened to Magati Field? I'm not sure. What happened to it? Tazia said, I think Chapelton Field not available. Is that Appleton? No. Jemrick said, I haven't heard anything about the Champions Cup. Normally, that's a one time we go into the second round phase of schoolboy football. First time about Ben Francis and Champions Cup. But I do think that he will be playing. Dalton Wright said, McGrath know how to play on their field. Interesting. So we're having someone to hit subscribe. When if we reach 2,500. I wish 500. Granny Boy 375. Welcome. Massive respect. Thank you for coming. Next game we have Edith Bennett versus Dintil. And that's down by Bybrook. Boy. Jano Star. Jano. Wee. Shay! This is going to be a tough one for Enid. I'm going to say Dintil 5, Enid Bennett 1. Can they 10 to score? Then now, next game we have Yorton versus Geisel. Geisel defeated Yorton last time out. I'm going to say a 2-2 draw. But Dintil is in flying form right now. Me glad say we play Dintil already. Me glad say. You lucky say 5-0 as well. Neem said Enid 0, Dintil 6. Neems also said Charlemont 2, McGrath 0. Me personally glad say we get Dintil out that way. Despite them being way. Me glad say we get Dintil out that way. At least we can look to see second round. At least we can look to see second round. Neem said last time it looked like Dintil was in a training session. You look at Geisel 2, Yorton 0. I'm not sure what is happening with Yorton. I'm really not sure. Clarice Simpson said, how Rossi's match go today? Rossi's did not play today. Rossi's probably play Wednesday. Alright, so people are gonna jump over now to the Manning Cup section. We're gonna go into the Manning Cup preview. So let's see. We only have one Manning Cup games played today. That is Cedar Grove versus St. Mary Texas. I assume that we'll see a lot more tomorrow. We'll see a lot more tomorrow. So these are a lot of the return leg fixtures. So I'm assuming that we'll see a lot more tomorrow. Maybe like about 20 games. Oh, not necessarily. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excelsior, Cumberland. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 games. Oh, interesting. Ah, that's tough. Not a lot. Let's jump now, people. We're on to the Manning Cup games. Let's bring up the Manning Cup table as well. We're going to start off with Group A. Group A, people. The tough group. Meadowbrook versus KC. Now, the Waterford versus KC game is going to be an interesting one. Very, very interesting one. And funny enough, I haven't done a KC game alone. I haven't done a KC. Me done a KC? No. Oh, yes, I have done it. KC versus. This is the same. This is a return leg. I did the first leg for this one. The Meadowbrook versus KC, where the jerseys were quite similar. I'm going to say KC 4. Probably Whisper to score a hat-trick again. Maybe Whisper will score another hat-trick. You're lucky at Meadowbrook 4-0. Jesus. Hey, you're lucky. NASA. NASA. You're lucky I read my mind. Dalton Rice said didn't really rest a lot of their players. So a 5-0 that. Crazy game said, yo military, go St. George's College versus Waterford. Is it a TV game? Is it St. George's versus Waterford a TV game? Hold on, let me check if that I play tomorrow. Jano sir, Winchester Park. Interesting one. There are some interesting games playing tomorrow, people. I've never done a game for Cumberland. Never done a game for St. Marty, nor Campion. KT, no. Clancarty, no. Tarrant, yes. Norma Manley, no. Jonathan Grant, no. Jonathan Grant and Spanish Onai, no. Then known, no. Stats, yes. Waterford, yes. Run show. Clancarty, Kingston Tech, no. None of either team. Vauxhall, yes. Ale Selassie, no. Tivoli, yes. Edie Dalton, no. Edie Dalton, yes. Yes, Edie Dalton, yes. I think that was the first game. No. Never been to an Edie Dalton game. Bridgeport, no. Charles Smith, no. Arden, no. Calabar, yes. So there's still a lot of games to go, people. Still a lot of games to go. I just me alone, people. I can't be at all the games. So Perch Fighter KC 4, Meadowbrook 1. Crazy Gaming said no. I think that looks to be the game that I'm interested in. Orit Simpson says SCGC will get revenge on their ground 2-1. Want to know Meadowbrook, Waterford. So SCGC versus Waterford. Last time out, SCGC got done by Waterford. That's the reason Waterford is in good position right now, prime position. They have yet to lose a game. They are yet to lose a game. So people, please consider that. They are yet to lose a game. Now, SCGC will be on their pretty turf with the ball can flow as smooth as possible. So, that is something to think of. That is definitely something to think of. Let's see if the game will play at 1 o'clock. Let me see if they might change the games to 1 o'clock tomorrow. Maybe. Then now we have, I'm going to say, this game I'm going to say it's a good draw. I think Waterford really going to got STGC go put up a fight. I think it's a good draw. I really think it's a good draw. So I'm going to say Waterford 1, STGC 1. I'm going to that game. Let's see. But if anything, I think it's gonna be a draw game. I think that's pointing towards a draw. Maybe a 1-1 or 2-2 draw. It's gonna be an interesting game. That is definitely going to be an interesting game. So for sure, I'll be going to that game. Yoloki said George's 3, Waterford 1. Jamrick said Waterford 2, George's 2. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Move on now, people. Have Dunoon versus Stats. Jano Star, Stats rough, you know, man. Stats rough. Stats rough and Dunoon a struggle. Dunoon really a struggle. I'm going to say Stats 4, Dunoon 0. Jonathan Grant versus Spanish Town High. Interesting stuff for this group. Jonathan Grant 3, Spanish Town 2. Jonathan is going to win that game. That's something similar to something like a derby game. So that's definitely going to have a lot of a thing on it. So the Jonathan Ozemarty, the Spanish Town, it's a big derby game. Don't know what's Spanish Town. That's going to have a lot of fireworks. A lot of fireworks. That game will be played at Jonathan Grant. Then we have Tarrant versus Norman Manley. Norman Manley defeated Tarrant already. I'm going to say Norman Manley 2, Tarrant 1. So what are your predictions, people? Let me jump in the comment section. Purge Fire said 3-0. Stats 3-0. Dalton said I think most of the games will be played at 1. You look at the Stats 4, Dunoon 1. You look at the JC 4, Spanish Town 0. Oh, Jonathan Grant. I'm going to say Jonathan Grant 4, Spanish Town 0. Michael Smart said Meadowbrook 0, KC 5. Purge said Grant 2, Marty 1. You look at Tarrant 2, Manley 2. Alright, so let's go to the next prediction. So we're almost at a hour, so we're almost closing after the predictions, you know. So next game we have KT. Jonathan Grant. What I said Jonathan Grant to win that. 2-1. Tarrant versus Norman Manley. Norman Manley 2-1 as well. KT versus Clancarty. KT versus Clancarty. Let me look at the group. Scroll on to the group. KT versus Clancarty. 7 points, 2 points. KT 2-0. Jose Marti versus Campion. Campion 2, Jose Marti 1. Let me just drop 3 predictions. Cumberland versus Excelsior. Excelsior 4, Cumberland 0. So move on from that and go into the comment section to see what you guys are saying. Tarrant 2, Manley. You're looking at Tarrant 2, Manley 2. Purge said Grant 2, Marty 1. Manley 2-0 from Purge. Top 10 said 1-2. I'm not sure what that means, top 10. You're looking said KT 2, Clancarty 1. You're looking also said Campion 2-0. Purge said KT 2, Clancarty 1 as well. You're looking at Excelsior 3-0. Alright, so we are on par. We are on par. We're definitely on par, people. Let me jump over as well to the next one. Give me a second, people. All right. Let's continue. I just read that one. Katie Clancarty. Didn't I do that one? I'm sure I did that one. Katie 2-0. Clancarty. Katie 2-0. So let's move away from that. We have Vauxhall versus Haile Selassie. I think Haile Selassie won this one last time out, you know. I thought Haile Selassie won this one last time out. If my mind serves me right, I do think so. Haile Selassie 3, Vauxhall 0. I'm not sure now. I'm not sure. I really want to know what I'm going to Vauxhall now, because when I went to the first game, Vauxhall versus Tivoli, and they didn't play that bad. They didn't play that bad at all. They didn't play that bad at all. So I'm not sure if they didn't really build on that. I'm not sure. So Haile Selassie 3, Vauxhall 0. Then the next game we have is Tivoli versus Edie Dalton. I think this game was an ecstatic one the last time out, you know. Tivoli versus Edie Dalton. See if I can find it. 3-2, exactly. You know, man. You know, so the game was an hectic game. Game ended 3-2 in favor of Edie. Both teams have the same amount of points. I think too much is rest on this game. I think we're going to one draw. 2-2. I'm going a 2-2 draw. I'm going to comment section. Excelsior 3-0. Michael Smart said Waterford 2. SCGC 0. Jeez, that's a big one. Condition said good night, people. Big up Condition. Yellow said Vauxhall 1. Slashy 1. Fresh God, big up. Big up Fresh God. People, if you're watching, please do smash the like button. That's what Fresh God is saying. Please smash the like button. Big up, my bro. Let's now move, people. Let's go. Let's move. I'm going to say Edie Dalton and Tivoli 2-2. Bridgeport versus Charlie Smith. Charlie Smith 3. Bridgeport 1. Charlie Smith 3. Bridgeport 1. And the final game, Calabar versus Arden. And from what I remember, didn't Calabar beat up Arden? And that was the point where I said, boy, you look like them are going to come back here now. I think so. And at this point, it seems like Calabar not going to make it through the group. It no looks so at all. Calabar have to fix up. You know, it really no looks so. Calabar versus Arden. Calabar 4. Arden 0. So that covers all the Manning Cup and the Dakasa Cup games that we have for tomorrow. Let's have a look at the group. The Manning Cup group. So this is what the groups look like. KC 12 points, sitting at top of the table. Waterford on second and 10 points. Georges in third and 9 points. We have Group B, JC 13 points, catching 13 points in second. Jago 6 points in third. Holy Trinity 6. Cedar Grove 6 as well. Group C, we have Charlie Smith 14, Haile Selassie 13, Tivoli and Edith on 7 respectively. Group D, Stats 14 points, Jonathan Grant in second 10 points, Norman Manley 7, Denoon on 6. Group E, we have Mona on 18 points, scoring 39 goals. Closest team to them in regards to that goal score is Dintil on 37. Wolmers in second on 12 points, Idle on 10 points, Camperdown on 8 points in fourth. I think only 2 teams going to come. They're going to have this best third place thing. So Group F, last group, we have Excelsior on 13 points, Campion on 11, Osem Marty and KT on 7 points respectively. And let's go, people. So I think that covers match day 16. No, match day 17. Match day 17. I think it's 17. I think that's match day 17. That covers match day 17, people. I think that covers match day 17. Definitely. I do think this was quite a good show. Not a lot of people turned up, but definitely really enjoyed it. Conditions that Edwin played the better ball. You looked at Calabar 3, Arden 1. You looked at McCann and why Calabar old boys them can't get it right with football. Big statement. Conditions said not because CC win a one match or over Edwin Allen, them going to win the cup. True. But for me, I'm speaking based on what I've seen of all the teams that I've seen, and they look the better outlet. So it doesn't mean necessarily mean. And Edinallen is a good team. So if they defeated Edinallen, they actually have a strong chance in going far. Because Edinallen is a good team. Really, really good team. Edinallen, I go beat up all the other teams in that group. I even give CC another run for their money for the second leg. And when Edinallen come out of the end zone, strong possibility Edinallen can go as far as quarterfinals. But we can't predict anything further beyond that because I don't know. And you look said, can't understand. Oh, just read that. Alright, so people, we're going to close off now for tomorrow. So I have a lot of work to do. I'm going to do some editing and stuff. I'm going to send out the pictures them. I'm going to do that and send them out. And all these type of things that I have to do, people. So everyone who tuned in, really, really appreciate it, guys. Hopefully, guys, turn up for tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow we're going to hopefully reach them in time. Now, hopefully reach them in time so we can catch the stream. Maybe the stream is going to be a little bit later than normal. The rain condition mash them up, but look out for them again for sure. For sure. Jeremy said, when will the interviews be heard? If we can get it done tonight, I'll drop them tonight or tomorrow. The likely chances they might drop tomorrow morning. But if we can get it done tonight, it will be dropped. They might go drop tonight. Tazia Green said that John media maybe not said that. Tazia said, what Tazia said? Ajani Atkinson, okay. Ajani says, tests are underdogs for D Cup. Alright, so people, massive respect to all those who tune in. Guys, please don't forget to support our sponsors. Stop Sports, hopefully we find the right place. Definitely this has been a good one, people. So hopefully guys, doing good. Kanishan said, me always late. Why you closing now so far? Because I run through everything already and me need to go do the highlights and those stuff. Me need to go get them things that done and started. That's the reason why I'm closing up. No. So hopefully guys are doing good. And I'll see you guys again. Not a lot of people turn up tonight. Maybe a lot of the players haven't reached home as yet. So that's how it is. Anyways, big up people. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow. So turn up tomorrow early. I'm going to set the stream a little bit later tomorrow. So even if I come late, we can start the stream. Big up people. Massive respect. MG Sports TV people. We are out. Enjoy the rest of your evening people. Big up. As you can see my hat. Place about up. Put more hat.